As many of you know, Nintendo 3DS is my favorite console. I'm sorry, I can't deal with this stupid script stuff. But, facts. 3DS is love. 3DS is life. This is the 3DS XL that Sporadic Spacebar sent me, and I have put hours and hours into it. Let's see what it can do. Now that is troubling. I turn the thing on, and it starts going haywire. And it's by no means any fault of Sporadic Spacebar. He sent me this over a year ago, and I have put hours and hours and hours into it. And this is exactly the same thing that happened to my last 3DS XL, except I broke the nub. Now this one won't even push up. So I'm running through these things faster than I ran the mile in high school. To hell with it. I'm done with these 3DS XLs. But what about my 3DS library? Easy fix. Especially when you have the Mario Kart 7 Nintendo 2DS. Nice. Look at this thing. It has sheen, man. I like the gloss. This is a really nice packaging. I'm really impressed with it. I couldn't turn this down. 2DS is cheap right now. 2DS is like 80 bucks in store. Brand new. You get a warranty for 10 for a whole year. I could chuck this thing out the window if I'd like after a few months. But here it is in its glory, the 2DS. Yes. I was a little skeptical of this thing. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, who's that guy? Happy to have a 3DS, that's for sure. I was skeptical of this thing because it doesn't have the clamshell design, but what I do like is that it's flat. So for filming purposes, if I need to get both screens, that's actually pretty good. This thing has a nice build, it's light, and the screen size is nice. It's not too small. Buttons are analogous to the control stick. Got nice speakers. There's even a sleep mode. You can't see it, I didn't show you. Cartridge I'm going to put in on top. Easy going and easy come out. It's got a nice LED for the power switch. This thing is clean, especially fresh out of the packaging. So we're going to start with the pre-installed game, Mario Kart 7. Bonafide classic, belongs in any 3DS collection. See how well it plays. Yeah, this is a charming game. I'm going to start with the gyroscope mode. And the reason that I'm doing this is because just holding this 2DS, I really felt like it was a comfortable fit for the steering wheel that Mario Kart Wii kind of pioneered. I really love this about Mario Kart 7, and with the lighter design of the 2DS and the flatness, it just works really well. So of course filming that was a nightmare, but I'm going to try with the standard mode where I just control it with the control stick. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm kind of terrified to use the control stick now, but in any case, you see this game is holding up nice. This looks good. It's also controlling well. The sound quality is top notch. And of course I'm sucking at this game right now, but this is my first time ever holding this thing. I'm breaking in the nub and not in the breaking sense. But yeah, this game definitely belongs on the 2DS. Although Mario Kart is a nightmare. But what about the DS? Let's test this thing's mettle with a bona fide shooter, shall we? Nano Straight 2.
I finally succeeded in deciphering the structure of the Nano Straight virus. I think there's a way to stop the contamination. There might even be a chance to reverse the process, but only if we can find the so-called patient serum.
Yeah. Let's just see the action. Oh yeah, and this is well worthy of being in the spaceship shooter category for this beloved handheld. And it's quite the sequel. I really like Nano Straight too, but we'll get more on that in the game itself. You can see this game looks nice on the 2DS. It looks crisp. You don't see any stretch marks when you stretch the screen out. Sound quality again is nice, and it controls nice. I am using the control pad, which is a little bit under the buttons. But altogether, this game is fun. Finally, let's show off a 3DS game that is based on a classic. Everyone's favorite, Pokemon. I am playing in French, and actually that's part of the reason that I wanted to replace my 3DS, so I could play more of my games on my shelf. The new Pokemon games are great because you can select languages. I actually taught myself to read a bit of Japanese hiragana and katakana with Pokemon X, and yeah, I didn't really like the game, but it was a valuable learning tool. Now I'm trying to teach myself French. Ce sont nos compagnons de jeu et de travail. How am I doing? I won't plague you with my French, but in due time I will. For now, just admire how good this game looks on the 3DS. This is top notch. Whether DS or 3DS, this 2DS is really coming through. And I'm excited to add it to the collection. Now just to close, I really do like this thing. I'm also treating it like a newborn because you don't have the clamshell. It would be nice if I got some screen protectors, but I'm not too big on the cosmetic stuff. I know it always gets trashed by the end. I really do like this thing. I don't have many complaints, if any. I mean, the price point was good. The grip is good. The weight is good. The accessibility is good. The backwards compatibility is great. Online connection is seamless. The box looks incredible. Even if this is a temporary fix to my 3DS problem, this is a good cheap solution that doesn't require me to send in my old console. So if you were on the fence, you wanted to get a 3DS, but you don't want to spend that top dollar, 2DS is not a bad alternative. We do have the 2DS LL coming out soon. But honestly, if you don't mind taking the risk, I totally recommend this 2DS. So you can experience the world of Nintendo on the go.